Right now, $1.25 billion in economic and budget assistance is being transferred to Ukraine. And it comes after the U.S. Treasury Secretary made an unannounced visit to Kyiv on Monday. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is currently in Central Asia, working to make sure that countries there do not help Russia evade Western sanctions. This recent wave of diplomacy and aid coming as Ukraine marks 1 year since Russia's full-scale invasion this month. I want to bring in now Marni Hughes. She is a Ukrainian who has been on the ground in Kyiv since the very beginning. Maria and I have spoken multiple times over the last year. Many times, Maria, you have been in a bunker. You have been in the dark without electricity. You have been in fear of a nuclear attack. She says her experience living in Kyiv during the war is a great danger. It forces you to appreciate the basic things, the basic necessities of life. Maria, great to see you as always. Thank you for always giving us and being so generous with your time. Talk to us about day-to-day life, because as I read your recent piece, it was not only scary in the beginning, but it caused you to be physically ill from the fear of what was happening. Take us back to the early days of Russia's invasion for you.
Thank you for having me. Indeed, when everything is collapsing, all you have is the small things. And while you're in a position you cannot control your life, you still can control small things. And it was the first that we were started doing. I remember feeling very bad in a physical way during the first days of the invasion, having no food in the fridge, having COVID. But when my parents were about to come, I asked them to bring only one thing, and it was a Scotch tape. I remember how I was obsessed with Scotch taping our windows, because it's first day of the full-scale war, and we do not know how to protect our homes, but Scotch tape supposed to protect us from the pieces of the glass that might be easily shattered by a blast wave. And also, it's such a small, invisible, and it has an adhesive thing. And basically, small and adhesive things help us to keep being resilient, because after Scotch tape, we started building networks that are completely invisible and registered, flexible, decentralized, uncontrolled, to get first medical aid, to have funds, to buy equipment, to deliver equipment to the front line. Because I remember my brother volunteeringly joined the army, and in the first days he had a weapon, but he didn't have military boots. He was protecting me with in a sneakers. And the first thing I understand I have to do is, at least I can bring proper footwear for my brother. And it was the beginning of bigger movements of civil society. Later, we understood that it's called mass mobilization. And when institutions might not work, people always work. And people are controlling all these institutions that still today's all institutions in Ukraine are functioning in a very democratic way. So it's all begin with the small actions.
Right, and trying to get some of those basic necessities to the front lines, like shoes, like candles to wear, or to give light in the trenches. You know, it was interesting looking at some of your writing saying that, you know, people opened up their hearts and their homes and their businesses to do things that were not typical of the location. So, for instance, using a blow dryer at the post office, or for you, lecturing in a gas station, kind of the day-to-day life. And it also speaks to you trying to find normalcy, right? The things that you need to do each day and finding out where to do them. How hard has that been, and is it still?
It was absolutely challenging. You just wake up every morning and you don't know how many resources you have, electricity and like basic needs just to keep function with all your projects. And you just leave your apartment to figure that out, and you have to do it every day. Because the coffee shop today is having Starlink and power generator. Tomorrow it might not work. Mm-hmm. So every day you have to reinvent all routine. And now everything is much better because we are not having electricity shut down for a week, and it feels amazing. It's such a relief. Everything goes much smoother. And we have more power generators. So basically still We're still expecting some complicated stuff, but we know where to go.
Hard to believe it's been a year into this. I don't have a lot of time left, Maria, but what does the future look like for you now entering the beginning of year 2 of Russia's invasion? What is your greatest hope for your future in the weeks and months to come?
My future is my hard work today. So everything is focused now. We're completely used to embracing uncertainty and to put all our aspiration in the work that we do each moment.
Bless you for being with us and for continually sharing your stories, your experiences. It is eye-opening, all of it, and it is heartbreaking, but your resilience is continually impressive. Ukrainian scholar Maria Shuvalova, thank you for writing it, putting it into words, and thank you, as always, for giving us some of your time. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.